Hey guys, it's Joy and I'm back with a short video. I was gonna edit for tomorrow another video, and then I haven't been feeling too good this afternoon. And I'm starting to notice that I'm having massive anxiety within a couple days of taking my period pill, and it's really setting off a lot of problems. And with this COVID and this year and everything, it's not helping matters. And I had a panic attack really bad today, because I couldn't get away from the bathroom for a little while, and I was like, "Oh my God, I've heard that's one of the symptoms," and and it probably sounds stupid to a lot of people, but it very much stressed me out and very much made me scared and nervous, and um, just caused my blood pressure to go through the roof and everything. And I've been trying to keep myself calm and trying to figure it out what would help. And so, yeah, I that's part of why I've been so. I mean, I keep giving you guys excuses, but as I realize why I'm so lax on certain things, I want to be honest and open with you guys as to what's going on. Um, and I was going to do talking about two mystery boxes, and not mystery boxes in the sense of like the eBay mystery boxes, but rather solving mysteries, unboxing the boxes where you solve a mystery. And I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of acid reflux too tonight. So I'll go ahead and talk about them for real quick, and we'll make this the video about it. So I have tried the Framed, I believe it is, and Sleuth Kings. And you guys know I had tried Sleuth Kings before, and I really enjoyed that one. So now I subscribe to that one. I get it every month. It's not one I'm going to show in videos because it is such a quick. It's just a fake case file. You get a story, and you get clues, and you have to put it all together and figure it out, and then you email to the detective you're working with, and then they tell you whether you got it right or where you got it wrong, and they give you help if you need it and everything. So it's a really fun one. I like it. It's not super hard, it's not super easy, it's just that right level for me. So I enjoy that. It keeps my mind active. I'm going to do that probably when I get in bed tonight, because a lot of times that kind of helps me just relax a little bit. And then the other one, Framed, was similar, but it was much more complicated and complex. You had to have a QR scanner on your phone. You'd have to try to crack codes to get passwords for certain files when you use the scanner, and I just didn't care for it. I liked the box. The box was really cool, but the box itself, what was inside, and you don't get anything to keep really out of it. Whereas Sleuth Kings, you usually get one item to keep. Like the one time it was a pencil, one time it was the magic wand, which you could use for like costuming stuff, and then this time it was a magnet. So I mean, there's always some little item that you can utilize in it, in some way down the road. But in the other one, there was like a plastic name badge thing that you could use, I guess, for costuming, but it was not like super, I want to write home about this kind of thing. So I didn't really care for the Framed at all. It was just, I thought it was kind of stupid to have to do the QR scanner on my phone. And then on top of that, there's a website you can go to look up the hints, but they also have the solutions, and you don't even really have to do anything. You can go in and find out the answers right away. I wish they would have had like password protected, that you had to break at least one code to get to the clue for one of the things, like you would have had to go through and at least put in password or something. I don't know. I just feel like it could have been a little more. And all the solutions were on one page, all the hints were on another one, and you had to go through and find the right one. So you might have learned something that you didn't want to learn. I just felt that was too. I like the way Sleuth King handles it. They have an email. You reference your case the first time, and then you just respond automatically to that email, and you never change the subject. You never go to create a new one. You just keep emailing from that one. You tell them what you need help with. It's really cool. So honestly, Sleuth Kings, definitely thumbs up. I love it. The other one, not so much. But if you guys have tried Framed and you like it, tell me why. Maybe I should give it another try. I don't know. Maybe it just happened to be the box I got wasn't that great. So if you've tried it, let me know, okay? I really want to know that if I should give it another try or not. I just wasn't very thrilled with it. So yeah, that's my opinion on those two boxes. I have another box coming in later this month. I have been a little overly stressed and not feeling quite good in some ways. I've like been overly stressed with this whole year. It's just really taking me down and scaring me, and I'm getting to the point where I don't know how much more I can handle before I don't want to be here anymore. And I know I probably should talk to my doctor, but at the same time, it's only like a couple days that I have this. Like today, I know that my period is I'm heading into my period here soon, so I'm pretty sure it's related to that. So I hate to jump the gun and talk to her about getting something done. I need to talk to my gynecologist and see if we can take me off the med, because I think it's messing with my mental state, and I don't know if I really need it. I'm just feeling very anxious and stressed out and stuff. So I don't know if I want to just do some journaling and start trying to figure out what's causing the problem and that. I got overheated today. That's what caused the issues, we think, with me having to run to the bathroom so much. And I use washcloths under the breast when I'm overheated, and I'm just having a little bit of panic, and talking to you guys sometimes helps. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm sorry it won't be edited, but I do want to get a video up for tomorrow and let you guys know what's going on. I have a lot of videos to edit. I'm just hoping that, in the next couple days I'll be able to sit down and work on that. I'm having a nervous issue tonight. I get very nervous. I'll bite around my nails when I'm nervous. I will pound on my body when I'm nervous. I have a nervous cough sometimes, and so it's just like this year has been really stressful for me, because a lot of my nervous tics could seem like something more than they are. And I'm just stressing out really bad. So guys, I'm looking for other ways to kind of refocus my attention. So if you have anything that helps with your anxiety or depressions, or with what's going on this year, please share them in the comments below, or email me, or send me a message on Facebook or on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you guys, because this has been a very, very, very difficult year. It's also been really difficult because the mail, even the junk mail, has been like really little, except for politic stuff, and I'm like so sick of politic mail. So yeah, I wish I had a P.O. box, guys, so I could ask you guys to send postcards, but I don't. But if you're family or friend and you want to send me one, you guys know my address, or you know how to reach me to get that address for my family and my friends that know me offline as well. It's just one of those stressors that I'm going through. And when I get like this, it worries my mom, and I hate to make her worry, because that only makes her health worse. So I just, it is what it is, and I'm coping one day at a time, and I don't want to go on medication for my anxiety, because I've done that before and it didn't help. And then they've tried a couple different ones. I think I've had 3 different medications they tried on me, and 2 of them worked. The one worked so well. It was like the best thing they ever put me on. But there was a recall or something at the time I was taking it, or there was a reason they had to take me off of it. So they pulled me off of it, and I never was put back on that. They put me on another one, and that one didn't work, so I pulled myself off of it, and I started doing holistic medicine, and it was working until we lost our dog. And when our dog passed, I started having anxiety again. And then a couple years ago, we tried another med, and I was getting migraines with the med if I took it in the morning, and if I took it at bedtime, I was getting nauseous. So it was not helping my body at all. It was making me feel bad. So I went off that. I refused to take another med after that. I'm just like, no, I don't like the feelings I'm getting from these meds. And so, yeah, but just keep me in your thoughts and prayers right now as I struggle through this anxiety and this stress and this feeling of not being right. I can't find a comfortable spot. Our house is either too hot or too cold. because we're waiting on the heater part, and so it's like, which means I also can't run air, I can't run heat, and so I'm kind of miserable. And I've been worried about Mom during this without having heat, because it's really cold in our house. Well, tonight it's actually warm. It's pretty warm tonight, so I think I'm getting overheated again. So I might go to bed and get under the fan, because I'm feeling a little warm. But yeah, I don't know what else I want to say, guys. But be keeping an eye out. I've got a lot of great stuff that I'm gotta work on editing. And sorry about the gas, guys. It's a little embarrassing, but it's how my stomach is coping with stress right now. I'll probably take another Prilo. I don't like to take two, but sometimes you do have to take an extra med and calm down the GERDs when you have bad GERDs. But yeah, I'm feeling very much like overwhelmed right now. So, like my mind isn't focusing on one thing. It's like my mind's all over the place, and it's making me very stressed out. This happened one other time this year, and that time my period started that day. So my period's probably going to start in the next couple days. So, I just am overwhelmed right now, and I can't even find the words to explain how I'm feeling. And if you've never dealt with anxiety or depression, I mean, it's probably hard to understand where I'm coming from unless you have somebody in your life that has dealt with it. It's debilitating at times. It's just, sometimes I feel, I'm going to be very honest here, when I'm in my anxiety and my depression, and I'm not trying to, say that anybody makes me feel this way, but I sometimes feel like a total idiot or a loser because I can't control it. Because you hear so many people say, well, it's all in your mind, and it's like, yeah, it's in my mind, but it's not something I can control. And I mean, and then people say, you can choose to be happy. And it's like, okay, how do you choose to be happy? I don't understand that. It doesn't click. I choose to be happy, but anxiety weighs me down. And it's like, you can't always choose happiness over anxiety. You can try, but sometimes that anxiety is so overpowering. And it just, when people make comments like that, like, oh, you just have to choose to be happy, or, if you do this or you do that, you'll be fine. You just gotta quit thinking about it. It's easier said than done, and it's so frustrating because I feel like an idiot at times when I'm in these panic modes and I can't come back out of it. And I don't, even when somebody's telling me to do what I know to do, and I'm trying to do it, like my sister will walk me through, okay, take a deep breath, or, whatever. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. And I just feel like a total idiot when I have to ask my family to help calm me down. I don't like being so helpless. I mean, we all have we don't like to ask for help. I think in general, we don't like to ask for help. But it's so hard when you're asking for help for something like this. And as you guys may know from other videos, I don't like to cry in front of people, and I'm to the point I'm bawling tonight, and I did this last month, so I'm pretty sure it's my med messing up my system, and I gotta get a hold of my gyno and talk to them about it, because it's very stressful. It's very much making me very miserable. And with this year is just not, it's just never gonna end. And and it's so much. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm just rambling tonight. And I'm not planning to edit this, so I'm really sorry about that. But you guys do sometimes, just talking to the camera and posting this in case somebody else was going through it does sometimes help me get through it. But like I said, share how you guys get through stuff like this, because what's been the best thing in your life this year? The one thing that when everything else is failing gets you out of the bad mood, out of the I just want it to be over kind of mood. Um, I think maybe I might have to start writing my letters again to people because I've been thinking really hard about that the last couple of days. There's a couple people in my life that I feel like I need to write to again. Because this last month we lost a few people from our church, and not to COVID. One was to Parkinson's. Another one had health issues, and I mean, I think all of them had a lot of health issues. The one we had last time we ran into her, I think it was last year or earlier this year. She had said it wasn't much longer. They had given her so long to live. She said there was nothing they could do for her. And so we kind of knew that one was coming, but it was still like 4 right in a row, and it was just like, whoa, like I just can't grasp this right now. And I know there's been others this year too. And this year's just been so hard in so many ways. And I'm so sick of seeing all the politics, all the COVID, just thrown at people on social media, every direction I turn. And it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. And it's easy for other people to say, turn off the social media. Step away from it. Take a break from it. But sometimes that's the only way I keep in communication with certain people. And just talking about it even right now is anxiety. Stepping away from my computer completely is just anxiety. And I know that sounds totally dumb. If I have something like a spa day to take my mind off of it, it isn't such a deal. But I just don't have the energy to do a spa day myself right now. I just don't feel like that's what I want to be doing. So, yeah, just keep me in your thoughts, prayers. Comment, like I said, any suggestions you have. Other than medication, please stop stop telling me medication. And I know none of you really have, but medications make me feel worse. Almost any medication I ever take makes me feel worse unless I'm at a certain point and I'm not feeling like the medication will, because I've had this kind of anxiety and put on medication and it just doesn't work. And it's like, I just need to find holistic medicines that work. I know that sounds stupid to a lot of people, but I don't want chemicals shoved down me, because then you got the worry of all these other things that can happen after that, and blah. So, okay guys, I better go because I'm not calming down at all and I need to figure out how to do that. I love you all. I appreciate you all being here with us through everything we've been going through and through my weird journey, especially this year, what I've been sharing, what I don't share. And don't hesitate to give suggestions for videos. If there's something I can do, I will do. I know there's one that wants me to do a meals from Dollar Tree. I tried to do a video on that, got kind of sick that day, and because I wasn't eating right. And maybe I should talk about that in another video. If you guys want to know what why I say I don't eat right, there's more to it than just my anxiety. I have actually 2 reasons for anxiety problems, and when both of them kick in, I can be in a lot of trouble. So if you guys want to know more about my health, and I'm open to telling you anything about me within reason. I mean, like, I'm not going to give you my address or something like that, but I'm a pretty open person otherwise. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm pretty open. And Mom's pretty open. She doesn't mind me sharing too much with her about her. So if you guys have questions about either one of us, let us know. We love talking to you guys. We love, communicating with you. And I'm going to go now. I know I've said that 3 times, I think. Because I need to calm down. And I may do mass and meditation tonight, because I already did rosary today. As I've said before, I'm Catholic, so I try to do a couple masses a week, and then I try to say the rosary a couple times a week, and then I try to do a couple meditations. That's something else altogether, but those things kind of help when I'm in a real bad panic. So I might try to go to bed and do the Mass and the meditation, maybe Mass and Rosary and meditation. I'm feeling kind of tired, and I think that's because this morning I woke up before my alarm went off, and then I didn't think I was going to go back to sleep. Then I did go back to sleep, but then I had the alarm go off before I could before I could wake up on my own. And I think I think I started the morning stressed. And I think it's just been building on me all day. So, do you guys want to see me do a video of me trying to repair my furnace? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to be doing that sometime this week, and I would love to hear if you guys want to see that video, because that's another personal growth and development that I can share with you guys. I don't want to bore you all to tears, but it's a simple fix. It doesn't sound simple in the long run, and it wasn't simple when I first learned what I had to do, but it's actually more simple than you think. Fixing furnaces is not quite as hard as it sounds, as what I'm learning, at least not for me. But I don't recommend doing it unless you've got somebody who's gone through training and knows what they're doing, or, I wouldn't just out and out do it watching a YouTube video or something. No. I mean, like, things that are electrical, I like to check with somebody who's got the experience with that, and my brother does, and so my brother helps me out with all that. So if you guys want to see that video of me repairing it, it won't be me showing you exactly how to repair it, but it would be me with a little clip of me working on it and maybe talking about how it went and if it's working. Let me know. I think I am getting a little tired, so I think I'm going to close now, finish the video we're watching, then move to bedroom, and do Mass and meditation, maybe even another rosary tonight, and just kind of relax and try to get my mind focused again on something else. Like I said, don't forget to share other suggestions you guys have for me. I sometimes write when I'm feeling stressed out, but this year it's been very hard for me to stay focused on my writing when I'm stressed. And if you guys want to ever read some of my fan fiction, it's on fanfiction.net. I'm under Joyful IBBEE. So if you guys want to check me out there, go ahead. Just please be kind. My writing comes from a place, and you guys know what my life's like, so take it with a grain of salt. Know what I'm writing is based off of what I'm able to write. So there you go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day filled with lots of love and laughter, and we'll catch you soon. Bye, guys.